Our home is part of the Tesla ecosystem. We have a Tesla solar roof with Powerwall batteries, and we have Tesla electric vehicles. The app allows us to monitor the ecosystem, starting with the production of the solar, the battery status. There's also settings for the battery, allowing us to set reserve limits, time-based controls, and also enter storm watch mode. In case of a national storm warning, the batteries will charge to 100% from the grid. So if there's a power outage, we can rely on the batteries being charged up to 100% in the event of a power outage. We also can monitor our vehicles and use our phones as vehicle keys so that we can easily access our vehicles and drive from point A to point B just using our phones as the keys. And all of this is available in the Tesla app, and you can easily go through your various products, whether it's your electric vehicles, your solar, your batteries, and check out how things are going. We often go into the app to check out the solar production over the course of the year through seasonality and weather events, and just make sure things are performing as intended. You'll notice when you go through the app that seasonality with solar, in the winter, you produce less, you consume more typically, so your production versus consumption is going to be a little lower in the winter months as opposed to the spring and fall. And depending on where you live in the summer months can have high consumption as well with air conditioning, but usually the production is very high in the summer months. So most people are very satisfied when they look at their app in the summer months and they see that killer production that happens in June, July, and August. The electric vehicles, you can also check on your battery status. You can have various controls to operate different things. And you can actually tie your wall connectors, your electric vehicle chargers through Tesla, to your sites, your solar sites in the app. So you can check on the various conditions of charging statuses, and then also it allows you to change different settings on charging and allows for the wall connectors to be updated. And you can see your vehicles in the app, in the solar sites as they charge. And it allows you to do different things like charge from solar only and allows you to schedule charging times as well. There's various features and options being part of the Tesla ecosystem. Solar plus batteries plus electric vehicles. It's magical. It is definitely awesome, and I highly recommend it to anybody else looking to go electric vehicles and solar and Powerwall battery as well. In the event of a power outage, the gateway will actually flip and it'll separate your house from the grid and allow you to produce from your solar, consume whatever energy you need consuming, and then the excess production over top of consumption will go into the battery and it'll charge the battery up so that you can use it later in the evening when the sun goes down. And as long as the grid is out and you have your solar and battery coupled together, you'll be self-sustainable indefinitely, as long as those systems continue to perform as intended. And for certain people in seasonality, you may need to reduce the loads and your consumption to make sure you have enough production and storage capacity to last through the power outage without supplementing power from the grid. And with that, the SPAN Smart Electric Panel is a great product to couple with that solar and battery combination so that it can do the load shedding automatically and allow for your reduced consumption to take place through that workflow that's fully automated to make sure that you squeeze as much juice out of those batteries as possible and you don't run out of power during that power outage.